Okay, folks, listen. I wasn't going to do a live stream today, but uh I wanted to do this video, but it wasn't that big of a deal, and that's why I was hesitating, but it's still something you guys should know. And this was brought to my attention by somebody in the comment section, but I connected it to something I've shown in the past. So, it has a connection, and it's just an unbelievable connection when you see what I'm about to show you. But it just shows how they're highlighting, you know, what what I talk about in my videos. Okay, so but before I talk about that, let me just that way more people get into the chat. So you make sure you watch the whole chat, folks, because you're gonna miss something really good. But real quick, let me just talk about. You remember I told you there was uh, a mass shooting in California, whatever, yesterday or the day before, but the story broke yesterday. I did a video on my backup channel, but it's not that good, so you don't have to bother watching it. But I'm not going to get into the details of it, but now they change it to 11 dead and 9 injured. So you have the 11-9, 6-11 upside down type of thing. But forget about that. They said there was 42 rounds shot. So there's your 42 connection to Elvis, because Elvis died at the age of 42, and uh, and Seattle's in Washington. Because my two predictions is that Elvis somehow is connected to this spectacular event that's going to happen on June 11th in Seattle, and the other prediction is that Trump gets his head wound on August 4th. Okay, so those are my two predictions. Okay, and what other incident happened recently? Oh, so there was this beating. This some dude got beat up by the Memphis Police Department, and it was 5 black police officers who beat up a black person, whatever. Uh, anyway, so Memphis is in the news with that story. Okay, because I told you Elvis, he died in Memphis, right? And then they had this story. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Let's see, is this the one? No, not this one. Let's see if it's this one. Look at this. Let's see. They're saying that this was some kind of cloud UFO. What? Look at this. Pink UFO shaped cloud grabs the internet's attention. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. What does that look like? And it's pink. Come on, folks. Look at this. These people are they're so vile, man. Look at it. I don't know if it's even real, man. But anyway, so you had the pink UFO. And like I said, we don't know what the spectacular event's going to be in Seattle, okay, on June 11th. But we'll see when it happens, you know what I mean? Anyway, so let me tell you one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, okay? It's because let me tell you who let's find out something real quick. When was President Zelensky born?
According to Wikipedia, Volodymyr Alexandrovich Zelensky, also transliterated as Zelensky or Zelensky, born the 25th of January 1978.
So he's born January 25th, 1978, okay? Which is 1 year out after Elvis died, right? I mean, the year is because Elvis died in 77. Zelensky was born in 78. Now, what's important about this? Because guess who turns 45 on the 25th, which is, I think, tomorrow, right? Hold on one second. No, not tomorrow's the 25th. Sorry. Hold on one second. Not tomorrow. I mean, the next day is the 25th, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 24th. So Zelensky turns 45. So he's a president and he turns 45. So look for something to happen to that dude in the next, I don't know when, but, there's many possible dates that something could happen according to the numbers, okay? So just the fact that Zelensky turns 45, look for something to happen to that dude, all right? Because remember, Trump is the 45th president. Elvis has been dead for 45 years, okay? And I told you Trump gets his head wound. And Trump is a president, right? Ex-president. And Zelensky's a president, and he's 45, okay? So just look for that, something to happen to that dude, all right? And hold on one second, folks. Give me 1 second. I forgot something. What the heck did I do with it? Hold on, folks. I can't find. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry about that. I had to get my other phone here. So let me just show you something real quick. So Zelensky, he's the 6th president of Ukraine, according to what they said. He was elected the 6th president of Ukraine on 4/21. And 4/21 is the Queen's birthday and also the day the Space Needle opened. And I told you guys about the 219, the 19, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. For the people who are new, they're not going to understand that. So check this out. From President Zelensky's birthday of 125 to Trump's birthday, 6/14, is 4 months, 21 days. And what's important, the reason I'm showing you this, because it's 141 days from Zelensky's birthday to 6/14, Trump's birthday. And the reason I'm showing you that is because June 11th, when you put it into the gematria calculator, because that's the day Seattle gets struck, equals 141, okay? And also from Zelensky's birthday to 4/21, because he was elected president on 4/21, is 87 days. And the reason I'm showing you that, you'll see in a moment, but 4/21 is when the Queen was born and when the Space Needle in Seattle opened, the date. And it's 2 months, 28 days. And Elvis died on the 228th day of the year. This is nothing, okay? I'm just showing you, this is no big deal information. I'm just trying to show you that Zelensky has some connections. President Zelensky was born on 125/78. You see, what you notice that I was just showing you that that it was 87 days, the 8-7 connection, and then you have the 78 he's born in, and then I told you that Elvis and his identical twin were born on 1/8. And from 1/1 to 1/8, the day they're born, it's either 7 or 8 days on the calculator. Up to that day, it's 7 days. If you add that day, it's 8. So it's the 7-8-8-7 connection, what I was just showing you, right? And also from Elvis's birthday to 125, Zelensky's birthday is 17 or 18 days, and Trump's going to get his head wound in the 17th state, Ohio, and 18 connects to Elvis being born on 1/8. No big deal, but let's just forget about that. President Zelensky, if you just take the initials P and Z, that equals 42. And I told you that Elvis died at the age of 42 in Seattle's, in Washington, 42nd state. Now check this out. Elvis died on 8/16. From 8/16 to President Zelensky's birthday is either 162 days or 163 days, and that's June 11th. June 11th is the 162nd day or the 163rd day. So like I said, this guy, he's connected, so look out for something with this dude. Okay? And from Zelensky's birthday to August 4th, the day Trump gets his head wound, is 6 months, 11 days. So there's your 611 connection connecting to August 4th from his birthday, you see? Yeah, do we have a troll in the chat? Hold on. Let me see what this nincompoop is saying right here. Hold on, let me get rid of this. I don't know. Let me get rid of this. I don't know who these people are. Yeah, I just got rid of them. I have no idea who that person was, but he's gone. Anyway, so just one more thing. Just one more thing. Here, check it out. Look, like I said, from Zelensky's, the day he's born, Zelensky, he's going to turn 45 in 2 days, right? I told you. And here's an interesting date, which is Valentine's Day. It would be 45 years and 21 days from his birthday. I mean, from his birthday to this date. The only reason because I'm trying to find a day that something might happen to him. It could be any day, as soon as he turns 45 till till August 4th, when Trump gets his head wound. Anytime between that day, something could happen to Zelensky. Because from the first of the year to 6/14 is 45.21%, and Trump is born on the 6/14 day. That's why I was saying that 45.21%, that it could happen maybe on Valentine's Day, because 2/14 is the 45th day of the year, and 45 years, 21 days, 45.21%. And 16,457, Elvis is born in the first month, Trump is born in the 6th month, and 457, the 88th prime is 457. Okay, so, and Elvis turned 88 this year. So what I'm trying to say is that any time after 125, which is in 2 days, when he turns 45, anything could happen to Zelensky, because like I said, Trump is the 45th president, and Elvis has been dead for 45 years. That's why anytime after 125, something could happen to Zelensky. Look for that, because he's a president. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy is such a. I mean, who could take this dude seriously? Have you ever seen somebody can become president that looks like that? You know what I mean? At least Trump is an older dude, even though he's like a clown. Okay, so I'm just saying, look for something to happen to him. All right. Now, the next thing is, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this video, really. But no, I was doing this video to tell you about Zelensky. Okay, again, remember, I'm not giving a particular date that something could happen to Zelensky. I'm just saying anytime after he turns 45, something could happen to him. All right, which he's turning 45 in 2 days on 125. So anytime after that, look for something to happen to Zelensky, because he's a president and he's 45, which connects to Trump being the 45th president and Elvis being dead for 45 years. And I told you Trump gets his head wound on August 4th. And that's the one, because you listen, the reason I'm repeating myself for some new people who might be in the chat who don't know my predictions, August 4th is the day Trump gets his head wound and he survives the head wound. And the other prediction is that on June 11th, Seattle, something spectacular happens in Seattle, which later connects to Elvis somehow. Anyway, all I'm saying is, who the heck would, how can a guy like Zelensky become president? It's a clown show. Yeah, of course he's an actor, but at least Ronald Reagan, he was an actor, but again, he was an older dude. You know what I mean? When you look at Zelensky, you think, like I said, it's a joke, Yeah. Anyway, so here is the a big story, not which connects to Elvis. Okay, this is the good one right here. Watch. So let me get the story up. Where is it? Hold on. So real quick, let me show you. So some dude was adrift for 24 days. He was a sailor. And 24 is the number 42 backwards, okay? And uh so for 24 days, then Colombian Navy found him, okay? So this is the dude that supposedly was adrift for 24 days. Anyway, look when they found him. Look at the date, 116. And that's the 611 backwards, okay? And what is this dude's name? This dude. This is the sailor that got lost. Ah, man. Let's see his name. Where is it? Where the hell is his name? There it is. What am I doing? I couldn't even see it. His name is Elvis Francois. Can you believe this? They found Elvis, in the water. And I told you Elvis equals water in gematria. It equals the exact same as water and also equals reset. I mean, this is just ridiculous, right? And what else? What do they say about him? I can't understand why it keeps. Oh, they're saying he was survived on eating ketchup. That was his main food source, that he was eating ketchup. And how old was he? He was 47. Okay. And look, this was what he had scrawled the word, whatever the hell, scrawled the word help on the boat's hull. Okay. And you know why this is important, the word help? Let me show you why real quick. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, the word ketchup equals 84. Like I said, this story, someone showed me this story because I'm going to connect it to something I showed in the past. But this dude, he survived on ketchup. Ketchup equals 84. And then you have the 116, which is the 611 backwards, right? That's the day they found him. But look, he wrote the word help, right? Look at this. He wrote the word help. Let me just show you this real quick. Why is help important? Remember, we're talking about Elvis, right? Look, the word help, it equals 4123 6713. It equals the same as the word oh God. So O is a crown. So crown on the word God equals the exact same as help. Okay. And that's why they scroll, that's why it was there. I know it's just a coincidence because the word help, obviously they're going to put help if you're stranded in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I know that, but I'm just saying when you have the Elvis connection, that's why you would see this, because I've shown you in the past how everything is connected to Elvis, And what else? Oh, let me show you why the word help is so important to the puzzle. Look. So if you notice, you have the EL, which means the word God. God in Hebrew is EL, L. So you have the EL in the word help, and then you have HP. H is the 8th letter, P is the 16th letter. Elvis died on 8/16, you see? So it's got, even that has a connection, Just like the word slew, SLEW, like Seattle Slew, who won the Triple Crown on 6/11. Slew has the EL and the SW, which is the initials for Seattle, Washington. Okay. Now, also check this out. Before I show you the last part of this, um, hold on. Okay, so why is this important? Okay, this Elvis Francois. Do you know there was a show called The Masked Singer? Okay, are you listening to this? The Masked Singer had a character named the Serpent. Okay, let me show you the Serpent real quick. Hold on. So this is the Serpent. This is the Serpent on the show The Masked Singer. And The Masked Singer came out before everybody was wearing the mask, by the way, folks. So The Masked Singer, this is the guy that was under this uniform. I mean, this costume as the Serpent. You know who this guy is? He was a doctor who was going around singing John Lennon's Imagine song, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And he became famous because he was singing that, and they said he was a doctor. Yeah, right. Anyway, so who was under this mask, the Serpent outfit on The Masked Singer, the Serpent? It was. Let's find out who was under that mask. Look, the Serpent has slithered. Look at this. Back to the hospital when I can't read because your comments are in my way, folks. Hold on. Back. It says that Serpent has slithered back to the hospital when the scaly reptile shed his skin on Wednesday's episode of The Masked Singer. He was revealed to be the singing surgeon himself, Elvis Francois. I mean, come on, man. What is the chances of two guys named Elvis Francois? You know? What in the hell is going on? So the Serpent was Elvis Francois. I mean, can you believe it? And I told you guys that the word Washington in gematria equals the exact same numbers as the words the serpent. The serpent equals Washington. All right? And you have Elvis under the Serpent. So that connects to Washington, the Serpent. Elvis is under. And you know who was on that show? The Masked Singer? You remember the person who transformed, Bruce Jenner, turned into Caitlyn Jenner? The reason I'm bringing that up is because that's because the reason I'm bringing up Bruce Jenner, who transformed into Caitlyn Jenner, because Caitlyn Jenner was the Phoenix on the show. The Phoenix was Caitlyn Jenner. And why is this important? Because Caitlyn Jenner is born on 10/28, which is Bill Gates' birthday, who was born in Seattle. And that's the day Elvis took the injection on 10/28, 1956, Bill Gates' first birthday. So it connects to the needle, and Elvis is the Phoenix. Caitlyn Jenner, who's Bruce Jenner, was the Phoenix on the show. And you know who's born on 10/28? Was Phoenix. What's his name? Phoenix. What's this dude's name? Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. The Walking Phoenix. Get it? Joaquin Phoenix is born on 10/28. So you have a Phoenix connection with 10/28 because of Joaquin Phoenix. And he was 45 years old when he won an Oscar for the first time, this Joaquin Phoenix. 45. I told you Elvis turned 45, and 45 years dead. And also Trump is the 45th president. So you have the And yeah, I talked about River Phoenix, and River is water. River died, his brother. All right. I've already done a whole video on River Phoenix. You guys got to go watch it. It has his face on the thumbnail, I think. Okay, so think about what I just told you. So you have the Phoenix connection with Joaquin Phoenix, born on 10/28. The Phoenix was played by Caitlyn Jenner, who's born on 10/28, which connects to Seattle because Bill Gates is born on 10/28, which connects his Space Needle. Elvis took the needle on 10/28. Okay, and the guy who created the injection, polio injection, was Jonas Salk. And when Elvis took that injection, it was 42 years after Jonas Salk was born on 10/28, 42 years earlier. So you have a 42 connection too. And Washington's the 42nd state where Seattle is. And Elvis was known as the king, and Seattle's in King County. Do you see what I'm trying to explain to you here? This is just too much, folks. You understand? It's too much, man. And let me tell you this. From the first of if you go from the first of the year to the date 10/28, from the first of the year to 10/28, if you don't add that day, but up to that day, it's 82.19%. And that's the number of Seattle, 8219 in Gematria. You see what I'm saying? That is why Elvis took the injection on 10/28. Okay. Am I making sense? Is there anyone here who doesn't understand what I just said, except for the people who might have just gotten the chat? Is there anyone who doesn't understand what I just said? Okay, and one last thing. Let me show you. Now, so we know Elvis is important, but what's important about the Francois? So remember, I told you Seattle equals 8219, right? Okay, this is Seattle's numbers. Francois, look at this. The only difference between Seattle and Francois is the 37 and the 19. And I told you the 19 is a crown number, all right? And you have the 37, which is the EL, because it looks like the letters E and L, the numbers 3 and 7. You see? So Seattle and Francois is almost the exact same. All right? You see what I'm saying? That's why Francois is important, because it connects to Seattle. Yeah, I think I've heard that story about Elvis hitting his head, but I didn't know. I don't remember the whole thing about it. But yeah, they were saying that it possibly. But I thought that he had actually hit his head on the day he fell, supposedly on the toilet. Anyway, folks, let me just end this part right here. So basically, Elvis, he was known as the king. He dies on the throne because the toilet is known as a throne because they love to mock God. I told you, Elvis is the representation of Lucifer, who thinks he's God. Okay, so Elvis dies on the throne, who's known as the king, and Seattle's in King County. Okay, and I told you it's all. And remember that story about the killer hornets, the murder hornets. Hornet is the word throne, and where was these killer hornets? In Washington. See, Seattle is the EL state. That's the anagram for Seattle. EL state, and that's where this is going to manifest. Okay, now. How is he going to manifest? I don't know. I told you either his name or the number of his name or his image becomes the mark of the beast. You'll see. And somehow Trump is connected because Trump looks like him. Okay? He has the same kind of profile as Elvis. Okay? But just Trump is like the clown version of Elvis, Elvis was more, even though they both had, weird tendencies, but, I think Elvis, was a little more like passionate type of thing, you know. Anyway, so let me just show one last thing if I can remember. Um, let me see where I have. It's going to take me a minute to find it. Where is it? Oh, I always wanted to show this. Look at this. Because I want to get rid of this. It was on the. So there was a scene from the show um, American Gigolo. I just happened to catch this one scene. Look at this. Watch when they go by the number and what they say. Hold on. Let me try to raise this up.
Number 45 always got some dumb shit going down in there. I think it's because it's number.
Did you hear this? Listen to what they said.
Number 45 always got some dumb shit going down in there. I think it's because it's number 9. Number 9 is the devil's number, you know. I'm into numerology now, honey.
So they're going to the number 45. So they're going to the number 45, you see? And she says it's the devil's number. You see what I'm saying?
Number 45 always got some dumb shit going down in there. I think it's because it's number 9. Number 9 is the devil's number, you know. I'm into numerology now, honey.
You into numerology. I'm into numerology. Anyway. So I thought that was funny, but that's not what I was going to show. I just happened to see that. Oh, and so was the first door number 42? I missed that. Good catch. Hold on, let me find what I was going to show here. Hold on. Where is it? I can't remember where it is now. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Are you serious right now? Hold on, folks. I can't believe this. I can't find it. You have got to be kidding me right now. You know what? I'm not going to be able to show it because I can't find it. I was going to show you something to do with Castaway, but I think I actually accidentally must have deleted it or something. Unbelievable. Where is it? I have the Home Alone ones, but I can't find the other one. Unreal. Sorry, folks. I couldn't find it. Oh, man. This is unbelievable. Well, I guess I'm not going to show it. You know, the people were telling me about this movie, this new movie called White Noise. And what's funny is I recorded this a long time ago, and then someone told me about this White Noise movie. And let me just show you this, because they were telling me there was an Elvis connection in the White Noise movie, the new one. But this is something I recorded back in September. Look at this. It's got an Elvis connection in this movie.
How did you get here?
Hold on, let's see.
Good.
Let's see what they say.
Exactly sure what it is. They'll keep funding my grant. What are you doing?
doing down here?
So let me tell you what this is. This movie, White Noise, has to do with people who can see things through their, you know how the TV makes that, in the old days, you'd have this white screen with fuzzy noises it would make or whatever the hell.
This is my
So they got Elvis on, and you know who he's playing right there? His name is Dr. John Carpenter in that movie. There's Elvis right there in the movie. And you know John Carpenter has to do with the movie They Live. He used to go there. He used to put his name when he would go incognito as Dr. John as John Carpenter or John Burroughs. But anyway, listen.
All these TVs have been detuned, and I record these fuzzy signals and review them to see if I've captured any transmissions.
I suppose that's an important part of your work, then?
No. No, I didn't want to detune that one. Let's change a habit. I'm
So they have Elvis as a white noise. Look at that.
purposes. Thought I might learn something. Are you not a fan of this one?
No.
You see that? What the hell?
Recording it for research purposes. Thought I might learn something. Are you not a fan of this one?
No. It's just I just saw one of those things on the screen.
You see what I'm saying? There's more. I mean, there's a little bit more of Elvis stuff. Let me just see if I can forward it a little bit. Because I don't want to get a copyright, you know what I mean? Let me see what else. Is there more? No, I have to look. I have to go through it. See, I wasn't ready to show this to you guys, you know. But anyway, the guy even looks like kind of like Elvis, the guy that was talking. Anyway. Anyway, like I said, I was going to show the Castaway movie and show the Elvis connections for that. But for some reason, I don't know why I couldn't find where I had recorded it. Anyway, folks, thanks for hanging out, and I'll leave the video up and you can watch it on a replay. All right. Take care, folks. God bless everybody. And I think that's... Does anyone have anything else to say? I'll hold on another minute or so. Yeah. Any last words, anybody, before I end the video? No, I need to get off the live stream because I want to keep the video short because it's not that important, this video. Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate the hearts and roses. Thank you. God bless you and everybody else in the chat. Yeah. I think that's it, folks. Like I said, that White Noise movie, there was a new movie called White Noise, and they were telling that there's more Elvis connections. So I don't have what's that? Netflix or Amazon or whatever the hell to watch it, but you know, if somebody knows where I can see it, then let me know. Wait, who is Jerry Blavat? Just died in Philadelphia, and he was talking about meeting Elvis. Um, um, yeah, I don't know who that is, but someone's asking me if I always lived in Glendale. No, well, no, I moved to Glendale about I don't know, like I don't know, like actually I don't know how long I've been here, but it hasn't been that long. It's only been like probably like a little more than 12 years, I think. But because I used to live in Los Angeles in the Miracle Mile district. Let me just real quick look who this person is. Who is Jerry Blavat?
According to Wikipedia, Gerald Joseph Blavat, also known as the Geeter with the Heater and the Big Boss with the Hot Sauce, was an American disc jockey and performer who had been a major influence in promoting oldies music on the radio.
Oh yeah, I never heard of this dude. He he died on January 20th, and he was born in the Peepee, the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He was born in 1940. He was born on July 3rd, 1940. Huh. Yeah, interesting. He died on National DJ Day. Now that's funny. Big Boss Man, yeah. Didn't Elvis have a song? Big Boss Man or something? Um, yeah, just one last thing. This Super Bowl thing with this 49ers, okay? I told you if the 49ers win next week, then they go to the Super Bowl, right? And I told you that that in 1989, when Elvis was at the halftime show, not Elvis, the Elvis impersonator was the whole show at the halftime show was in 89, the 23rd Super Bowl. I've done many videos about it, but I'm going to rehash it in the very near future before the Super Bowl comes up. Because there's so many connections in that Super Bowl stuff. If San Francisco goes and Cincinnati goes, that's who was playing in the 23rd Super Bowl with Elvis's halftime show. So get ready, folks, if that happens. Now that would be crazy. Yeah, but Eagles, someone's saying Eagles too, because they were mentioning that the Eagles, because I told you that the word double eagle equals the word Space Needle too. So Eagles is two of them, right? Or more than one. Yeah, I watched. Yeah, they probably will have an Elvis connection in that Super Bowl somehow. Probably with a commercial. You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, folks. And what's important about the 49ers is because they play at Levi's Stadium. Levi's is Elvis, anagram. And you know the quarterback who just happened to get hurt has my name in his name. Garo. My name is Garo, right? Garo. Garo Paulo. It's the Garo, the PP, and the OLO. Because you know the PP is the 1616 reference. And the OLO looks like the percentage that I always tell you about, the devil in the details. OLO looks like, you know, the percentage. So you have the 1616 with the two O's, you know, OLO, and you have the Garo, Garo Paulo, and he got hurt. Imagine if he had gone to the Super Bowl and he wins the Super Bowl, and it would have been his first Super Bowl that he would have won, Garo Paulo. Anyway, folks. All right. End of video, folks. God bless all of you. Appreciate everybody's comments. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow with a new video. All right. Take care. End a video. Jesus is God.